Yeah, good morning to you. How are you doing today? So it's another section for me at physiotherapy joint, and fortunately, I came the day my physiotherapists have some students around to coach them on how to, on this their job. The good thing, I be the funny thing, I be the stressful thing about physiotherapy as a profession is that apart from learning in the class, you are going to practicalize what you learn. And for people like me, we are their lab rats. They practice with us, and sometimes they need complicated, uh, complicated health or persons or patients like me, so that they will have all examples they want to show the students. So now they are applying powder on my body just to help their hand move freely on me. So the doctor was telling the student that the grip have to be a firm grip. It don't have to be a strong grip, because she may break my ribs if she should try anything stronger or using force. She just respond calmly, because any rib, if I should lose any rib, that the pain will be more than anything. So right here, they are trying all the things they can do to work on me and make it more easier for me to ease my stiffness, because the truth is that my body is not mine anymore. And I have been here for a very long time. I used to stand before now. No? I used to stand on that Zimmer frame. If you check the back of that lady, I say frame there. That's where people stand if they want to exercise. They stand there. They support them with a back slab. That is something they call back slab. They tie it on your legs and you stand. Some years ago, I used to stand. But unfortunately for me, I went for a surgery in 2010. And that surgery did not do me any good. My injury is actually C5, C6. So when I went for that surgery, they opened my spine. Unfortunately, they injured me the more. So when I went for another X-ray check, my injury extended to C3, C4. So my hands was a little bit effective before. I went to do that surgery maybe to correct that C5, C6, so that my hands can be more effective. I was having a stiff pain in my neck, the position of that distance. So I was thinking maybe after they separate what they need to separate on my spine, I'll have a relief of that pain, because that pain was stopping me then from, having my free flow of exercise. If I had known, I would have just stayed on my own without going for any surgery. The funniest thing is that the surgery, not like you have the money, because the highest challenge we are facing as persons living with spinal cord injuries, lack of funds to, go for things we need. If you lack funds, it has a way of making you know what you can do, but you can't do them because it costs money to access anything you want to access. So unfortunately, only few of us in this country called Nigeria can actually afford our bills, or afford our needs, or pay our bills properly, especially our health bill. Even when you go with NHIS or NHIA, as the case may be, they have changed their name from National Health Insurance Scheme to National Health Insurance Authority. That's what they changed to. Even when you pay that, it's not going to help you take care of your bills. It used to be 10%, that's what you pay. But now, I think you are paying up to 40% of your bill. So he doesn't really know any special set aside for people with disability. Their Medicare something, no, nothing. Everybody bears the brunt in Nigeria. So imagine going through it while you're not even able to work and earn a living enough. Because one funniest thing about spinal cord injury is that when it affects you, many companies in Nigeria will drop you, including government owned may even drop you. Only few persons, their job are retained when they sustain some serious injury. Many of them are dropped. They will just drop you. And when they drop you, I wonder what they're expecting you to feed on. So in my own case, I wasn't employed by any government. I was a businessman. And my business actually needs me as a person. It needs me because it involves my strength. It involves my moving around. I'm an auto electrician. It involves me, trying to get something done. Look at my hand. My hand is looking like Spiff. I don't know if you remember that, Steve. There's a character, Spiff. A character, I've forgotten the name of that TV program they used to do every Sunday on multi-choice TV. Spiff, not Steve, but Spiff. Yeah. When the guy positioned his hand, it used to be funny to me. Then my hands were okay. But now spasms have eaten me deep. My hands have shrinked and the fingers are not even positioned anymore. It's actually positioned anyhow it fits now. Making me lose grip of almost everything. I can't hold my phone proper. Neither can I grip a spoon proper anymore. When I lie down, I'm being fed by my people. The days that I do things myself are fastly going. And the funniest thing is that anytime I have this physiotherapy, I have relief. That's why I kind of continue. But the truth is that it's not easy at all. It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all because it is working, but the effect of the physiotherapy in my health now needs me coming to this physiotherapy section almost every day so that professionals can be on me. You know why? I am more fragile now. If I try to do things on my own or allow persons who are not experts treat me now, they may break my bone. Are you seeing that my left leg that the doctor is holding now, this physiotherapist is holding now? I broke it. How did I break it? I broke it November 2023. I was having spasm disturbing me so much. So I sat up on that was when I can still sit up on my bed I sat up on my bed. I folded my leg in what is it called? In a yoga form. Like this yoga people that sits and fold their leg. That's how I sat, sorry. So I was using my elbow to spring my two laps. I'm expecting this nerve in between my laps to relax a little bit. My body can relax. As I was doing it, the next thing I heard is boom. And that boom was my femur just broken into two. You understand? I have to be rushed to National Orthopedic Hospital as an emergency case. You see that leg now, that leg is stiff. I had double surgery on that leg. On that place I'm placing my hand. I had double surgery on that place. So since the last surgery, the leg refused to be straight. The leg refused to be straight. So if you want to use all your human muscle to straighten it, you may break it again. That alone has been taking me away and making me feel like I have to be careful what I do to avoid destroying myself, the remaining parts. And the point is that it costs hell to do anything and the money doesn't come. If you check, all my muscles have shrunk. So what the doctor is trying to do now is actually position me a position where I'll use that hand to lift my leg, to waken that back muscle of my hand. I don't know what they call that muscle, but at the back of my hand there. Yes, that's my muscle position up there after my shoulder. If you are coming down a little bit before you get to the elbow, that in between muscle is very, very weak. You understand? And it's actually part of the muscle that controls the finger. So it's weak. I can't even take my, like, praise the Lord. You want to raise your hand. The back muscle that helps you push your hands up, mine is very weak. Do you understand? So if not for the support of that ball, my jaw would have been slapping the floor poo uncountable uncountable times. Yeah. Oh, thank God. The doctor actually know my strength may not be able to carry, so he provided me with that ball to be resting a little bit while he control other things for me. So as I'm doing that, and I'm having a lot of fatigue in that my hand. So now he's trying to swing my total body, that I'll be having it, because everywhere is stiff. My nerves are very, very stiff. Can't even turn on my own. I have a lot of spasm on my belly, and then at my back too. Everywhere is very, very stiff. I can't even breathe. If I breathe, my legs will be folding. If I breathe in and breathe out, my legs will be folding. Throughout this exercise, I was finding it difficult to comfortably breathe. But I thank God. We exercised. So that's a urine catheter I'm wearing. For those who don't know, that is exactly the sac that helps me urinate. You understand? I can't urinate directly because my bladder is not controlling the urine again. And when I'm supposed to be training my bladder to be able to hold urine, my hands was not effective to help me that time. So each time I try to do that, I always wet my body. It's part of the reason why I stopped trying to do that then. Then unfortunately for me, it landed me into wearing urine catheter always. For over 19 years I've been on urine. At some point I was wearing on my penis direct, and at some point too, I have to have a minor surgery. They brought it to my navel. So the bottom line remains, it's not easy. While you are doing that, let's assuming you have a girlfriend. Get nothing for your girlfriend because you are wearing catheter. Nothing for your girlfriend because you are always on catheter. So even if you guys decide to kiss or decide to practice mama and papa, you can definitely get that. Yeah, you can get that. But in all, this is very stressful, but I always have a little bit relief after doing it. But the pain in my spine is just too much. The pain in my spine is very, very too much. So that pain is causing my body to stiff more. It's causing me not to be able to do any other thing. You understand? It's weighing me down. My grip used to be stronger than this, but this time around is very poor. Thanks for watching, actually. Thanks very much for sharing in my boring modern lifestyle. It's quite unfortunate, but this is where we are. Bye. Have a beautiful day.